In today's gaming news, Crytek UK looks to be in trouble, Evolve Alpha signups are now available, and we take a look at the current state of ESO. Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the show. My name is Force, here with your day's gaming news. First up today, Crytek UK, the current developer of Homefront The Revolution, looks like they might be in a bit of trouble. Over the course of the past few weeks, there have been reports from various gaming news sites saying that they were facing some financial difficulties. Well, it looks like some of those reports have been substantiated, as we recently have news that employees have gone unpaid for some time now and have since filed grievance letters and left work. You know, honestly, this comes as a bit of a shock. While Crytek haven't released anything amazing in recent years, they are of course known for the Crysis series and the original Far Cry, and they have the Crysis engine, which seems to be used in a fair amount of games that are released. So it seems a bit surprising that they're running into these financial problems. It's also going to be very concerning to anyone who's looking forward to the next upcoming Homefront title, which it seems like there was a bit of buzz around. So here's hoping that they can actually turn this around, get their employees compensated, and get back to work on the game for the sake of the game, for the sake of all the employees, and for the sake of the company themselves. Next up in news, Evolve is a highly anticipated upcoming title from the developers of the Left 4 Dead series, and it actually won the Best of Show at E3. Well, if you're interested in trying this game, alpha signups are currently available. All you need to do is head on over to the official sign-up website, enter the password Happy Hunting, and use the referral code Join the Hunt. It seems a little odd to me that they have a password and referral code for signups for an alpha, but I guess that is the case. There's going to be a bunch of information for you to fill out, such as information about your gameplay history and your current computer specs. I went through that sign-up process. I am looking forward to Evolve. It looks really neat, and I'm looking forward to trying it out. So hopefully I get into the alpha, and if you're interested in trying it out, you can go ahead and sign up right now. And last up in news today, we'll be taking a look at the current state of the Elder Scrolls Online. There was a great article written up over on PCGamer.com in which the writer talks about some of the various pros and cons of the game in its current state. He's put in over 400 hours over the past few months, which is just about enough time to get yourself up to the max veteran rank and experience some of the endgame content. And he talks about things like the veteran rank grind and how long and monotonous it can be, and the fact that ZeniMax has looked to alleviate that by adding additional content that you can do to level up, as well as increasing the experience gained going through that process. Now, that is just one of the many complaints that people had about ESO. Myself, the biggest issues, bugs aside, was the combat just feeling a little bit floaty and unresponsive, and that also appears to be something that ZeniMax has looked to respond to. They've switched they've changed up the weapon swapping time from 1.5 seconds to half a second. They've added FOV sliders for first-person perspective. They've added additional endgame content. It looks like they're really trying to put their best foot forward since the botched launch, basically, where the game got just absolutely panned, to be honest with you. Huge criticisms about it. And while I had issues with it, I did still enjoy it, and actually recently decided to re-up my subscription. I spent about an hour or so earlier today just hopping back into the game and sort of putzing around with really no clear set goal. I just wanted to jump into the world and play a little bit, and I was having fun. I actually played a bunch in the first-person perspective with the new FOV sliders. It was somewhat acceptable, but what I wanted to know from you guys today is I just wanted to bring up ESO and see if any of you are still playing it and how you feel about its current state, what improvements you think they need to make to get people to potentially come back in the game. For many people, that's just going to be dropping the sub fee. And yeah, how do you feel about the state of the game and the way that it's going at the moment? I'm going to put a bit more time in. I might or might not do a video. It really depends on how into it I get again, but either way, I'll update you at some point about how I currently feel about ESO. And then also, the other thing I wanted to say is that the International Esports Federation, the one that was stopping women from playing in their Hearthstone tournament, has since reversed their decision. So congratulations, Internet. We won when we fought the good fight. That's gonna do it for today's episode of the show. Please let me know what you think about any of the topics discussed here today. How do you feel about Crytek UK having troubles financially? Will you sign up for the Evolve Alpha? And are you playing ESO, and what do you think of it currently? Thanks guys so much for watching. Hope you have a great day. Once again, this has been Force, and you have just been force-fed. Since revisiting ESO, I've really been immersed in the game. I mean, I'm getting a heavy sense of RP. I'm feeling like I am my character. I am a sneaky Khajiit. I'm also kind of adorable, but you know, that goes without saying.